Here we are at All Holden Day. It's a good turnout by the Sydney Torana Club, celebrating 50 years for the LH Torana this year, so they're out the front. I was going to be at the front, but there's too many, so I'm in the second row with a few of the LJ Toranas. And then you got some ring-ins at the back. Oh, you going, Tina? So this is the beginning of the Sydney Torana Club. You'll see the banners on their windscreens. Air conditioning as well. Driving in style. This one's up for sale. Expressions of interest. Matt's car. You know you'll be buying a nice car there. Hatch. There's a 304 in that one. I like the air intake scoop. I wouldn't mind the same for mine. Separates the outside scoop from the rest of the engine bay. Good for if you have an engine fire. It won't come through the scoop into the plenum. I think legally that's really how you should have it set up. It probably needs to be stainless or aluminium or something, that tray. Another nice hatch. LS. This is George's car. Bit of a sleeper from the outside, but got an LS in it. More air conditioning. This is Gav's car. It's got a fuel injected 304 with the throttle body making it look more stock. He did all that himself, painted it and everything. This is Tony's car, I think. And Donna's car. Her engine was built by the same guy as mine, Stephen Nakotra Performance. This is Mike's original SLR. Paris's car, LH. Original, very nice interior in that car, if you like original. And you got a nice, don't know what colour you call that, it's metallic blue. Very nice LX. That's rare these days, a 6. Nice old red motor in the Torana. That's Ralph's car. I haven't seen Ralph. I need to catch up with him before I have to head back. Well, that's original aqua green car. Then a HB. Look at the little engine in that. This is where you see the roots coming from Vauxhall to make up the first Toranas in Australia. An LC GT-R. LJ, another 6. Nice set of triple Webers on that one. Sandy's car, he's trailered the barbecue for the club.
Greg's got some stuff done. Yeah, I've got his stuff.
Say g'day.
Tony also got his stuff done.
I think this is Matt's car.
60 kilometres. 60 times. 60 times.
Seen plenty of triples on these GTRs. And then back to yours truly. So that's the Sydney Torana Club attendance for the day, but this is All Holden Day, so you got more than just us here. Alongside our club display, you've got the general admission. So these are attendees that are not here with any particular club. They've just attended themselves. Wanted to show their car off for the day, so you'll see all sorts of cars here. Nice old Commodores, new Commodores. Stock, original, VK. It's 48215, oh, no, FJ. EJ or EH. Yeah, so that's the 48215, and then you'll see the FJ alongside. And there's the difference, and you got an FC. Really nice Duco on that. Look at the paintwork on that old baby. Alongside that, you got an EK. I've had plenty of EKs in my day. Always fun to drive with a red motor. It's got, might be a blue Holden 6 in that. But they originally came out with a 138, so going to a red motor, a 186 or a 202 was always a fun thing. Put a HR disc brake front end on them and you got a nice little machine. Look at that one, beautiful. It's a nice VL. I think it's Calais, yeah, it's got the pop-up headlights. And you got your HQs, Kingswood, another VK, HQ. Apparently there's about 720 registrants today, so don't know if I'll be able to get through all of them in one go. There's something for everyone here today. Good old stock VS Commodore V6. That's the Buick motor. Is that another VS? VE. Larry EH up there. EK. VF Commodore. V. That's the Monaro Commodore there, the two-door. Plenty of early Holdens here today. Good to see, Monaro. The Blue Meanie. And then the Tribute Blue Meanie right next to it. Don't mind those either. Good looking cars. The Hothouse Green Monaro. I had a VY Commodore in that Hothouse Green as well. Nice colour. It was pretty Larry for its time. What's that, a VN? No, VP, VR. Statesman, DeVille. About a 1980, something like that. VB, station wagon. Like I say, all sorts here today. There's a VY, the white one. That's Maloo. Some of these guys would have fun trying to see past the blower on their way home. I don't know how you go trying to see see past that when you're driving. It'd be sticking right through your field of vision. But if you can do it, so be it. Have fun. Get a defect, rip it off, clear the defect, and then go chuck it back on again. There's plenty of Toranas here today planted throughout the field. There's the Sydney Torana Club, the New South Wales Club, there's the A9X Club. So there's Toranas, these guys are here by themselves as general admission. Nice EH. That mint. And they don't all have to be showpieces to come here. Like an old car can look good too. Case in point, this old Monaro. This has had a bit of a life. This car's up for sale, I think, for 12 grand or something. Yeah, 12,000 bucks. The missus needs her bits rebuilt. See a bit of patchwork on on the front guard there. A bit of a laugh, but yeah, still good looking in its own way as a bit of a muscle car. I don't mind something like that. That's why I like mine. Mine's a bit rough around the edges, but I still think it looks tough. It's got a good stance on the road. A lot of dollars put into some of these cars, you can see. All been polished and detailed for today as well. A lot of guys like to show their dyno charts, show off their power, maximum power pulls. What's that? 900 horsepower, I think. Yeah, 908 horsepower and 1,206 newton meters of torque. That's not bad going out of this thing. Parrot supercharged. And just for some wild cars, you got the Pro Street car culture, I think they're called, or Pro Street Cartel. This is a beautiful Gemini, like it's an original, not a muscle car, but just an original classic car from the 70s. What new model is 78 or something? But yeah, it's such a beautiful car. One owner, and one family owner since new. Another Torana LC. So yeah, Pro Street Cartel. And I think every one of them's blown or modified, and I don't know if that's street registered, but try and see out the front of that when you're driving. A wrap, vinyl wrap with skulls.
You got the same rule if you go to Queensland? Yeah.
The VNSS, I love those cars when they came out. LSA. There's a VL Group A with an LS. Don't know about that. I think I would have preferred that. Unless it's a tribute car, it's probably not a real Group A. Caprice, Statesman Caprice. Just like my auntie's, same colour, same model. I drove that around a lot when it was new in 82 or something, 81, 82. What was I? I was about 13, 12 or 13 when I was driving that in the country. Arnie used to let me drive it. Here's another muscle car. Not going to win any trophies, but tough looking. G'day. Tough looking car regardless. Got a bit of rust coming through this side as well. Look at those paint cracks. So I don't know if that's a 350. Looks like it. Chev motor. And an FC looks nice. VB Commodore HDT. I don't know how many of these are tribute cars and how many are originals, but for me it doesn't really matter. If they look nice on the street, that's all I really worry about. I know some people might disagree. If it isn't original, then it's a fake, but I tend to like every car for what it is. Luna. Another Caprice done up. He's got mirrors underneath to show off the undercarriage. One of my old passions, panel vans. They're all here together. The Sundowners Van Club. Sandman. Had a panel van when I was younger. Loved it. Even though it was a Ford. Doesn't matter, it's still Aussie. The GTS dash. All the gauges. The more gauges the better, I reckon. Oh, work that's gone into these things. Back in the day, it was all about the stereo and the mattress in the back. Look at the work that's gone into these things. I know these days it's lost its charm, but yeah, I was a big fan of panel vans and modified panel vans back in the 90s, 80s and 90s. I loved it, couldn't get enough. Look how low this one is. It's like sitting on the ground. That's a tough turbo LS. Had to get up and go. You'll hear in the background they're announcing the trophy winners, but that's one advantage of having a car like mine, a bit rough around the edges. I don't have to sit around waiting for trophies, because I don't think I'll ever get one. GTS. Used to love these things. My cousin had one of those. 5 litre. Always envied it. Here's the red one. I forget what year model, but would have been mid-70s or thereabouts. See that stance? That's like my Torana. That's how I love to see them sitting. And the wheels filling out the guards with the flares.
The next one is the Mary Brown All Holden Day Founder Award. This one goes to entrant number 78 in Paul.
Too many cars to try and get a shot of every single one. There's just 700 and something, 750 cars or something like that. 720, 750 cars. This is the V8 Holden Club, so obviously anything with a V8 in it. Don't know what's next door. New South Wales V8 Holden Club. Must be part of the same club. Which is alright, you get a mix of different types of Holdens with V8s, so you see a bit of everything, which is good. Not sure the relevance of the what do they call them? Star Troopers? Darth Vader. Oh, you got R2-D2 there as well. Or C-3PO, sorry.
Do a big trip.
I was never a big Star Wars fan. Another FJ, Ute. Statesman DeVille. Nice. EH, EK, EK, VP, I think. FC. The HR there. Look at that Monaro, nice. Another DeVille, Statesman, and an LC next to it. Also a VS, SS, and an R8 VE. That's a nice colour. It's similar to what I want to do with my Torana. I'm pretty sure that's aftermarket, that paint.
No! No! Here you go, your mum.
Ex-cop car? I wonder. VL Calais, VL, VS, VK, supercharged V6,
First time it's ever won anything. Ladies and gentlemen, extra applause for that one, I reckon.
LS, LS1, Monaro 350. Nice to see. Another clean.
So that is the potential trophy. Have a photo there with Mark. And then Mark is going to reach home as well. And just
So these cars you only see once in the blue moon on the road, so it's nice to see so many together. Just up a little bit further you'll see these GTS-R yellow things that were built by Holden as a limited edition, and pretty leery, but yeah, there's 3 or 4 of them here today, and again, hardly ever see them. Don't know why I'm losing focus. I'll have to edit that out.
Alright, the next award is the David Hawes Award. Now David, if you want to
Sunroof, factory probably.
the winner here. I know that David has put a lot of effort into the day, and as he always does with the group. The winner of the David Hawes Award for All Holden Day 2024 is entry number 332.
Here's those GTS-Rs that I'm talking about. Leery yellow, and these tails that were bolted to the boot with this big bracket. It's a little bit out there when they were made, but I think people are starting to appreciate them now for what they are, which was a very limited edition Holden release. Total production 85, 108,000 in New Zealand. I don't know what that would have been, a little under 100,000 here. But you could get them blueprinted to 230 kilowatts for $10,000. Yeah, they were factory stroked V8, and just a rare beast. And here we have 2 of them sitting alongside each other. They're pretty loud inside too, with the yellow fabric on the seats. Very much body hugging with those big bolsters on the sides. A lot of people have got their miniature versions. I'll have to do the same. I've actually made a Torana in the same colour as mine. How many of those LS3s are there here today? That's a Harrop, is it? The Whipple supercharger. LSA, supercharged, LS1. There's the old 304 stroked. I think it's stroked, yeah. 5.7 Harrop stroked. In a VS, and that's a VE. It's a Vauxhall or an Astra or something, I think. And some more HSVs with LSs in them. So many of them here together, it's amazing. All in the same red. Obviously a popular colour choice. Another dyno chart. What you looking at there? 427 kilowatts. 935 Newton meters of torque.
Is the Adrian Buckley Award. You can see Karen Buckley.
Yeah, nice set of red HSVs there.
Brad, his granddaughter. So we miss Adrian.
And Rare Spares was set up here. That's Michelle's car from Rare Spares. She manages the Sydney store. That's the corporate shed where you get your goodies bag. There's a starter, start of a project. There's some nice flame paint on that FB ute.
John O'Farrell, entry number 113.
He should have been around with the other red ones.
Ladies, come and give him a round of applause, please.
Nice old Kingswood, looks like a stock original V8 version.
I know where the car is. He's probably making his way
So
up.
is this
It's a
one.
beautiful TD Gemini wagon. I cannot see him out there. We might put that one down for the moment. And
Here's that other GTS-R, so that's the third one there.
That when he does come. We're looking for John O'Farrell, if he can make his way up to the presentation. Hang on
It's like a bunch of Monaros sitting together. GTS-R, I'm assuming this is original. It's always hard to tell. Look, he would have pushed hard to get that 215 application number. 215 to go with his engine output.
The silver sponsor trophy. You know what, Gab? I reckon this one's yours.
I'm assuming that's factory
It says
original.
Shannon's insurance on it. Look at that, and it does have a lot of silver to it.
This is a rare beast as well. I think there's only 2 of these made. The Tui's 1000 giveaway car.
All right, this goes to entrant number 611, Robert Paxton with the HK Monaro.
Look at that, I like that. Two-tone. Nice wheels. Very nice. Nice old panel van, HK I'm assuming, with the number plates. 69 model. GTS next to it. VN Commodore after it. Nice to see an original. These cars have been flogged to within an inch of their lives by P-platers trying to do skids,
This one goes to Ian Wood.
not realising that one day there won't be any more of them around, and it'll be just like the Toranas of yesterday. You won't be able to find any parts to make up a new VN Commodore Tribute SS. Hard to imagine, but you never know. The trophies are still going. No one's officially allowed out of here until the presentations are finished. That's
This
the
man
time,
has been winning
2:30
awards
almost.
everywhere, and as you can see there, Ian's wearing a shirt which says Kindigit Design.
Two green.
Dave Kindig, many of you
So
may
this
know
is the
from
New South
Team
Wales
program.
Torana Club.
And Dave got to see the car in Adelaide for the
Got some
Adelaide
nice cars in
500.
this club too.
I spoke to Dave this last week, and he said he's coming back. He and Kev Dog will be going to the Adelaide 500 again. So it's an opportunity for anybody who wants to go to the
Entrant
Adelaide
21,
500 to
22.
catch up with Dave.
Now
And,
some
I'll be
early
seeing him on
registrations,
Tuesday,
24.
and, I know that he's,
Must have
keen
all
to
done
come
it
back to
together.
Australia.
Number 32.
All right, the next one
They were making sure they
is
got
the
in.
Tennyson Rural Fire Service.
34.
This one goes to entrant number 401, Paul Gatt with the LX Torana.
Yes, hot rod in the middle of it. Got the Buick 3.8 V6. Got to get up and go. Always thought they were a nice torquey motor, those V6s.
Okay, I'm not seeing Paul Gatt being
Even in
able
the
to
early
run through
editions
the
and the
crowd.
VNs. 8990 model.
If Paul Gatt, you can hear us, please make your way up. This is the Tennyson Rural Fire Service Award for your LX Torana. But in the meantime, we're going to ask Karen and Madison if they can make their way across here again. Karen and Madison,
Panel van up.
Madison Buckley for the Adrian
Nice colours
Buckley
on that
Award.
one.
John O'Farrell is here. And John, if you can receive this award, and let's give him a round of applause. The TD Gemini, beautiful looking wagon, great colour. and a spectacular vehicle. Great to see it out here. John just said.
And we're back to the Sydney Torana Club where we started, so that's a once around. I've probably missed a lot of cars because I did a shortcut here and there, but you get a general idea of what's here today. The weather's hung out for us, which has been good. We've got some cloud cover, but I'm in a t-shirt. The weather's pretty good. Yeah. Didn't even go through these cars in the middle here. Plenty of Toranas here too. I don't know if the spillover from New South Wales Torana Club or what. A couple of tribute touring cars. They get out and about a lot, see them at plenty of events.
All right, and the Richard Coley Award. This one goes to entrant number 640.
Some early Commodores,
It's Paul Hardy
HDTs.
with the MJ sedan.
This is the Brock Commodore Owners Club of Australia, so you should see some nice originals here.
We got one guy coming across here. I'm just seeing who it is. Okay, so Paul Gutt has made it up. If we can make sure that that's the Tennyson Rural Fire Service.
Australian Dealer Pack by HDT, there you go. It would have been a nice little addition when you bought a car. Another panel van, love my panel vans. And a HR.
And can we put
I love my HRs too. They were put out in 67, sorry, the year I was born. So my dad bought one of those new and brought me home when I was born, soon after. Anyway, going to sign off here. Hope you've seen something that you like. And if you've enjoyed walking along with me and checking out these cars, give me a like and stay tuned for the next time I put something out. FE, VK, another HR at the back there, LJ.
There we go.
So many nice cars.
Stan Bennett. I think Stan, you've been to just about every All Holden day, haven't you? He said, yep. He was here 12 months before it started.
There's 693. As I say, I reckon, well, I've been told 720 or 750, somewhere between that. They had registered for this year. Alright, signing off. See you later. Hardest part now is trying to get out of here. 700 cars all leaving at the same time means there's a bit of a traffic jam getting out of Richmond Showground. But a bit of patience and go one for one at these access points and everyone will get out on time. You could sit back and just watch everyone go, I suppose, but I've got a bit of a drive ahead of me now, so I'm a bit keen to get going. Anyway, the car's running fine. I reckon within 2 hours I should be getting close to home, if not already home. Signing off.